Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It. The Man United Plus. It's Friday night. Football is back. Premier League is back. And we just had the first game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. And it was Crystal Palace nil, Arsenal 2. So Arsenal are literally topping the table. Yay! It's a complete reverse from where they started last season, where they lost the first three games in a row and started with 0 points after three games. Now, they've got 3 points, the top of the table, and the rest of other Premier League games start today, Sunday, and Monday. Man United play on Sunday against Brighton. Eric Ten Hag had his press conference today in reference to his team. But as we all know, as we've heard, as we brought it to you, Anthony Martial is out of the Brighton game. He's injured. We also Martial play in the preseason tour. He scored 3 goals in 4 games. He was flying. This was a guy who was supposed to be leaving, but he actually did a very good. He had a very good pre-summer tour. If you're watching us for the very first time, don't forget to smash a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Now we can see Anthony Martial is out of the game against Brighton. Eric Ten Hag was asked today in his press conference, when will Martial be back? He said we'll just take things step by step. Eric Ten Hag was also asked about Ronaldo, and he said Ronaldo. They asked, you see, the press are constantly always pushing and pushing and pushing and poking the bear and constantly trying to find out more information on how Ten Hag is dealing with Ronaldo. So the first thing they asked Ten Hag was that did Ronaldo leave early? What happened? Was an argument? He said Ronaldo and the other players left early. It's not acceptable that they left early, but why is it only that he clarified it and specifically said other players left as well? That they've been told it wasn't just Ronaldo, and it shouldn't just be about Ronaldo, that it was other players. So he's literally telling the press, stop printing and spreading rumors about things that are not accurate. Check your facts, know your role, and know your place. That's what he said. Eric Ten Hag came into this press conference not like the guy who came on the first day, hello, shaking hands. No, he wasn't like that. You know, the press conference in the summer tour, he was, kind of knowing the place, knowing his place. You know, he was also talking about the tour, how good United had done. Talked about it. I'm going to read out what he was saying, his transcript. And he said it was a good opportunity for the young lads to play in this tour. And it was one of these things. He was blatant. He was strict. Right. As you all know, he was talking about that. He said, let me roll the tape back to this point. Let's see. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Eric Ten Hag today has confirmed Anthony Martial is out of Sunday's visit of Brighton through injury, but refused to reveal if Cristiano Ronaldo will be starting in his place. They asked him who will be starting in Ronaldo's place. He said, we will just have to wait and see. Martial's absence leaves United with only Ronaldo and Marcus Rashford as the only direct strikers currently available. Ronaldo's only had 45 minutes training pre-match. He's actually not fit. He's a bit rusty. So would he start? I doubt he'll start. I think he'll either go with a false nine, which would be Bruno. Starting Rashford as number 9, I think is an absolute no-go. So let's move on from that part. He also was asked, because Eric Ten Hag could opt for a false 9 as he experimented in pre-season. Also, however, Ronaldo, who was asked to leave United, only has 45 minutes under his belt from the one preseason behind the rest of the squad on fitness. So he's literally not on full fitness. He's probably a few games short. So is he going to start against Brighton? Do you want him to start? Tell us what you think about that situation. Should Ronaldo start? I don't think he's going to be fit enough to start. But Ten Hag said we'll just have to wait and see. So drop your comments. Tell us what you think. Who do you want as your front three? I'm going to give you some options. Sancho, Rashford, Ronaldo, or Sancho, Rashford, Elanga, or Rashford, Bruno, and Sancho. Right. Tell us who you think should start. What would you like as United's front three to start? So also, so asked if Ronaldo will start in Martial's place, Ten Hag said we will see on Sunday. He said he's really happy. He also said Ten Hag also said I'm really happy with the five-time Ballon d'Or winner in the squad. So you see how this press, even Ronaldo said it on Instagram that you don't have to believe everything you read, and I get it, and I get it. Even though the way he's going about, he wants the club. I'm not happy with that. I've said that before. It's not the right way to go about it. I get it. This club is not on the same part in terms of your ambition and your drive and your determination to succeed, because this is not 2009. This is 2022. This United team have gone backwards from when you left me. So yes. Oh, cool. Okay. He's also Ten Hag is also not sure when Martial will be available, but has tools at his disposal to cope without the France international. So he has enough tools to cope without Martial being available for now. We don't know how long Martial is going to be out. So he could either play Elanga, Rashford, and Sancho. Sancho, Rashford, Bruno. Sancho, Rashford, Ronaldo. Ronaldo is not fit. He's only played 45 minutes in the preseason tour. So he's like 3 or 4 games short of fitness. Okay. They asked about Frankie Ten Hag. They asked Ten Hag about the Frankie De Jong's situation. United have made 3 signings, and he did say, Eriksen and Martinez are fit enough to start on Sunday. So that's a good thing, which means Martinez might be starting with Bruno on Sunday at the centre backs that might be the 2 centre backs that might start, Martinez and Harry. And I like his ball control. He's very confident, can play the ball from the back with confidence and in ease and with finesse. You know, he doesn't seem to be hurried off the ball and lose the ball, not like Lindelof or Ari himself. See what I mean? So that's why Martinez is a better fit. I would prefer Martinez and what's his name? Oh God. Verón. Excuse me. It's a very long day. Sorry, please excuse me. So he did say Eriksen and Martinez were too late to join United on tour, but will be able to face Brighton, says Erik ten Hag. Barcelona midfield Frankie de Jong has been United's priority target since the start of the summer, and they have held talks with RB Leipzig Strasbourg teenager Benjamin Sesko. Those are the options. Benjamin Sesko. We're also looking at what's his name now? Oh God, I've forgotten. Benjamin Sesko, and we were also looking at this guy. Oh God, his name has left my mind now. Come on. But he's not even available anyway. See what I mean? So there's no point. United have United have a broad agreement for transfer of De Jong with Barcelona as they look to strengthen their midfield, which has been a problem area dating back to Sir Alex's term. But deferred wages owed to the Netherlands international have delayed the deal. Ten Hag said the club are still searching for new signings, but stressed you don't need any player, you need the right player. You don't need any player, you need the right player. He said we all want Frankie. Asked if he's happy with his midfield option, Ten Hag said, "Yes, I think so. As we saw in the preseason, we did pretty well there. We have a good team, and we still can strengthen the squad." I think that's just scripted. I don't think we have a great midfield. It means you're talking about McFred, and McFred are absolutely rubbish. So that to me is absolute bollocks. Um, Ronaldo did not follow them, was not taught in Thailand and Australia due to family reasons. Ronaldo's place in the side was seized upon by returning Anthony Martial. His days at United looked to be numbered. The 26-year-old impressed in the preseason, scoring 3 times and assisting once as he made a strong case to start the new campaign. But unfortunately, as we always see with Martial, when the doors open for him, something else comes along and shuts the door. And that's why this guy today is not starting, is not even playing because he's bloody injured. See what I mean? It's just like United never have the dice never rolls for United. See what I mean? It always rolls on a 1 instead of a 6. See what I mean? It's just that kind of attitude, that bad luck that just keeps following this club. It's just stupid, actually, if you ask me. So that was Ten Hag's press conference today. He answered questions about Ronaldo, saying Ronaldo was not the only one who left early, that the press need to just get the press and story straight. He talked about Martial, saying Martial's out, that we'll see. They asked if Ronaldo's going to start. He said, we'll just have to wait to see. He said they're not looking for any player, they're looking for the right player. So he said he's happy with United's midfield. I don't know if he's referring to McFred because he honestly can't be referring to them clowns. Them clowns are an absolute joke. So I don't know what midfield he said was great. So asked if Ronaldo starts. He said we'll just have to wait to see. I think Ronaldo's best coming off the bench. If things are not going well, I think Bruno could play as a false 9 or put Rashford as a centre forward. He doesn't know, he can't head the ball, so he can't hold up play. He can't play the ball back to goal. So it is what it is. So this is where United are currently, and I've been saying this for weeks. The season's upon us. We've only signed 3 players. In fact, Malaysia, a backup for Luke Shaw, a Ericsson we got for free, and we also had Martinez, but we still haven't signed any midfielders. I'm talking a CDM. We have no CDMs. We have absolutely nothing. The CDMs we have is McFred because Matic has left, Pogba left, and they've not been replaced. And we are still chasing and fighting Freddie de Jong for the last 3 months. Frankie de Jong has said, I want my money. Pay me my money. And Barca are looking for a club who's going to pay them money that's going to cover his wages. That's what Barca are trying to pull. That club is an absolute disgrace. Honestly, an absolute shit show. They want to sell him so they don't need to pay his wages, but they need to pay the money they owe him. He wants to get paid the money he's owed. And I would do the same thing myself. And so would you. You wouldn't leave 500,000 in a company who owes you 500,000. Would you stay there and wait to get 500,000? Let alone 17 million? Oh hell no, mate. Even a millionaire still wants more money. So let alone 17 million. I don't think so, mate. Frankie, you stay where you need to do and get your money. Look after yourself because these clubs, they don't care about nobody. So you do what you need to do and take it from there. If you're gonna come to United, fine. If you're gonna go Chelsea, then fuck off. I don't care anymore. I'm done. United need to have a plan B, a plan C, and a plan D because just sitting on one item and one hand is saying, oh, we got him, but when you open hand, there's still nothing there. It's like abracadabra. You know, trying to bring a rat out of bring a bunny out of a hat. It don't work like that. It's not the way it is. If you're watching us, don't forget to drop a like, smash, subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. We're talking about Ten Hag's press conference and where United are. Where United going to be on Saturday, Sunday? What's your predicted score? Will United beat Brighton? Don't forget the last time we met, they beat us 4-0. That was horrible. You know, we lost 4-0. Kurikela, one of the guys who scored a beautiful goal against us in that 4-0 thrashing, he's been Chelsea snapped him up. Chelsea are doing business. People are not forgetting. Chelsea are doing business. They want Dion and they can get him. But United is still thinking, oh, we had a gentleman's agreement. Oh, United are forgetting it's not what the player, you and the player agree. It's what the clubs agree. Chelsea could go to the club and say, you know, we'll give you this money that'll cover his wages and he could come to us. See what I mean? So if you think Brighton can surprise United, drop your comments. If you think United could beat Brighton, tell us your score. Do you think Ronaldo's going to start? Because if he does start, I don't think he will start because he's not physically fit. He's only played 45 minutes through this whole summer tour. And you could see against, what's it? He was not match fit. He looked a bit rusty. But that is what it is. Smash a like on our video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And share our content. Thank you very much. Also, the whole Martial thing, I feel sorry for Martial actually because it's a fact that just when the guy was trying to get his act together, tried to get back after his hoo-ha, wanted to go and play in another club, I want out of this club. He's starting back, came with gone 3 good goals and an assist, and now look what happens to him. He's now out again. You see what I mean? It's like we can never get the roll of the dice, can we? So as it stands right here, right now, United are struggling. We need more signings. Ten Hag has said we need more signings. Even though he's saying he's happy with the midfield he has, then there's what this was the quote. I love what he said. He said, blah, 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 asked if he's happy with the midfield options. Ten Hag said, I think so. As we saw in preseason, we did pretty well there. We have a good team, but we can still strengthen the squad. He knows that they need strengthening, but he's going to say it in a diplomatic way whereby it doesn't offend the Glazers who are watching like, you better not say anything. The last guy who talked bad about this club, we sent him packing. Mr. Ralph kept on throwing. Mr. Ralph told the truth. He told you as it is. A lot of fans, I personally applaud Ralph Rangnick. If I see him, have a cup of tea with him and he just tell me everything that went on. No, man, I love to sit down and Ralph Rangnick. Would I want to sit down, Bole? Not really. Not really. I'd rather sit down Ralph Rangnick and get the full gist of what really went down. Also, so there's a quote I liked that he said. Okay. Eric Ten Hag says the club are still searching for new signings, still searching. We've now become searching FC, monitoring FC, talking FC, thinking about it FC, but never we got this FC. Here we go. We've not seen a lot. Here we go. But he did say this: you don't need a player, you need the right player, and that was a very nice statement he made. Eric Ten Hag said, that's a good quote. You don't need any player. So, in reference to Manchester United, I think we're pretty much ready for Saturday against Brighton, a full house at Old Trafford, first game of the season. I think we should start well, and hopefully we do. I mean, we started the season on fire. We beat Leeds 5-1, Bruno got hat-trick, and after that, the lights out. It was goodbye and good night. The 2 games that followed, 1 win, 1 draw. Then Ronaldo came, and we started the winning. We started scoring. But people say he is the problem. But tomorrow, join us tomorrow. We have a big fan chat tomorrow. Well, hopefully, we're going to have a Tottenham fan, Arsenal fan, United fan, a City fan. We're going to try and get the top 6 fans on board talking tomorrow. And they're going to tell you about if their matches already been played, they're going to tell you how their matches went. If their matches are coming up, we talk about previews of those games, and we are going to talk about the transfers so far this season and where they think the clubs will end this summer. That's where we're going to be. But if you're watching now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much by hitting the subscribe button on our link below, and it should be on the right of your screen. Just hit the logo to subscribe. I really appreciate it, matey. But overall, I'm not satisfied with United's signings. I think we've only had three signings. Malaysia, who's a backup for Luke Shaw. Ericsson was free. Martinez 45 million. So we've only spent 57 million. I mean, you saw Arsenal today. They look good. Arsenal did look good today. I'll tell you that. They looked good. Let's call it as it is, mate. Arsenal looked good. Most of my mates, all of my best mates, are Arsenal fans. So I respect Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal. I mean, I used to enjoy the Arsenal Man United heydays in the 90s when they both used to fight to get for the Champions Premier League. Those days, those games were box office games. Those were events, main events on football, where you had Wenger versus Alex, Keane versus Vieira, North versus South. It was really exciting those days. You know, they won the league, we won the league, we won the doubles in '96, we won the league title in '97. They came back and won in '98. We went back and won the treble in '99, won it in 2000, 2001. Then they won in 2002. We took it back in 2003. They won in 2004 as Invincibles. And ever since then, they've not won a single sausage after that title. But they've still had the record of the best team that's never lost a game in the whole Premier League season. Hello. How are you? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. What do you feel about the Man United Brighton game? Are you looking forward to it? Martial is not going to be there because he's injured. What's your predicted score against Brighton? Is Ronaldo going to start? He's not got enough fitness. Should Rashford be a false nine? I mean, should Rashford be the centre forward? I don't think he even knows how to head the ball, let alone be a centre forward. Or should Bruno be a false nine? Tell us what you think. Yes, that's where we are. I like Ten Hag's press conference today. They asked about Ronaldo. He said, yes, it wasn't all. He said it was not only Ronaldo who left early. All the other players left early. But why is the press always picking on Ronaldo? And he was firm about it, and I like that about him. This is not the same Eric Ten Hag we saw the first day. He was shaking their hands, hello. Oh, he knows the game of this press. He knows these guys. You give them an inch, they will take a foot. You give them a foot, they'll take a yard. Take the yard, they'll take a mile. He knows them very well now. So he was there firm and like, bring it on. Everything you have, I got a response for you. They asked about Martial. How long is Martial going to be out? We'll just have to wait and see. Who's going to start on Sunday? We're going to just have to wait and see. Is Ronaldo going to start? We'll just have to wait and see. Then the one I did like was Ten Hag said the club is still searching for new signings. But stress, you don't need any player. You need the right player. I love that statement. You don't need any player. You need the right player. So he was asked if he was happy with the midfield options. That was a bit concerning for me. I think so. As you saw in the preseason, we did pretty well there. But that was McFred. So he's saying McFred are good. Is that what he's trying to say? Because if he's saying that's good, I'm not feeling that, mate. That to me is a load of actual bollocks. We have a good team but we can still strengthen the squad. So he's trying to say we have a good team, but we can strengthen. So he's trying to tell the Glazers we could do with more players. So let me quickly read these comments out. Yes, the press conference was actually good. I noticed he was careful with his words, very careful with his words. He was firm, diplomatic, but straight to the point. Very good. That was when I asked about that having any, yeah, any of, yeah, I love that. So yes, against Brighton, who should start? Martial's out. We know Martial is out. If you're watching, don't forget to please smash a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Just hit the logo on the bottom right on your screen and subscribe to our channel. Who do you think should start on Sunday? Should it, or okay, who should be the front three? Should it be Sancho, Bruno as a false nine, and Rashford? Or Sancho, Rashford, Elanga, and Radford as a centre forward. What do you think? Tell us what you think about that combination. What should be the right combination for the game against Brighton on Sunday? What's your predicted score against Brighton? Don't forget the last time we played Brighton, they beat us by 4 goals to 0. Ooh, that at that point the team they're literally down tools, a bunch of lazy blood clowns. But this is where we are. Um, yeah, I thought this was one Ten Hag's very good press conference. This was the first one for Man United in the real season now. This is the real season. The press will come at him, but he came with Captain America's shield and said, "You're not gonna play me. I ain't falling into that trap." So he came prepared. Hello, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ronaldo should start, but Ronaldo is only had 45 minutes. That's the concern. He's not fit. I will all love Ronaldo to start, but with only 45 minutes of game time behind him, is it fit enough? So I would suggest he comes on as a sub, or have a false nine, play Sancho and Rashford, then put Bruno as a false nine. That's what I would say. Keep your comments coming so I can read them out. Please, Ronaldo should start. Okay. I think he will start. I think a lot of players are saying a lot of people are saying they think Ronaldo will start. Start as a start or come in as a sub. But 45 minutes is not enough for someone to be fit, is it? He's only played 45 minutes. Everyone else has played 3, 4, 5 games. What do you guys think? I know he's a fitness freak, but still, he's 37 now. He's not a spring chicken anymore. So he's still about 3 games behind his colleagues, you know? And as you know, he's microscopically watched by the whole world like, oh, they're going to watch his body language. They're going to see if he makes a pass, if someone makes the pass for him, is he going to run for the ball? Is Rashford going to hug him? So he's under so much scrutiny that it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Okay. Everyone is thinking Ronaldo start. What of the midfield? From what Ten Hag said, he said, I'm not feeling what he said. He was asked, are you happy with the midfield options? You fans, are you happy with the midfield options? What do you think about the midfield options? Do you think Ten Hag is right? I think so. Are you happy with the midfield option? Ten Hag said, I think so. As we saw in the preseason, they did pretty well there. We did pretty well. With McFred, I don't know what midfield he was talking about because against Aston Villa, against Atletico, that midfield got pushed all the way back, and you saw what happened in those games. You know what I mean? We have a good team, but we can still strengthen, which is good. But like you said, mate, he picked his words very carefully, saying, we are okay, but I would need to strengthen. See what I mean? He's kind of twisting the arm, but not twisting it. So I'm shaking the hand, but shaking it like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what he's doing to United. But United, they're probably too stupid to even figure that one out. You know what I mean? Let me read out some comments. Okay. I'm not happy with the midfield options, but Ten Hag says otherwise. He picked his words carefully. Yes, I'm not happy. He picked his words carefully. But let's literally look at the midfield United have. McFred, Bruno, Elanga. Who else? I'm trying to think. Who do we have in the midfield nowadays? We sold Matthew, we sold Pogba, we sold Mata. Who else now? So we literally are short of midfield players, you know. I'm actually just realizing we are that short of midfield players. I hope they're not thinking of using Martinez as a defensive midfielder. But he did say Ericsson and Martinez, even though they didn't play in the tour, they are fit enough to start or play in the Brighton game, which is good news. If you're watching, don't forget to smash a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much. This game on Sunday has come so fast. 3 weeks ago, we were in Thailand, Australia, we were in Norway. Now it's down to the bare bones. We also the Premier League game today. Arsenal leading the league table. 2 goals, 3 points compared to last season when they got beaten by, fun enough, they started last season, they lost 2-0. This season they won 2-0. Did you guys know Arsenal have spent the most money out of the top 6 clubs in England? They have spent 125 million. Guess who spent the least money? You don't even need to ask. We, Stingy FC. We don't spend. We spent 12 on Malaysia and 45 on Martinez, which is 57. Oh, let me forget. We had Frankie John that we had a gentleman's agreement with. We shook hands and say, "Yeah, you're coming to our club." Yeah, yeah. Let's keep fooling out. We've been on that deal for 3 months there. Do you guys still think he's coming? Do you guys still think Frankie Dion is coming? Drop your comments. Let's see. Let's talk. So as it stands now, I'm very concerned about the midfield of United, which is very lightweight. I have a feeling he will, as you know, it's complicated, and Ten Hag didn't want to go into detail. And he said, "I will see." Yes, that's another thing. He said, "I will see." He was very short and very, how does it? He kept most of his cards close to his chest. He didn't want to say much, which is good. You know, I think he's figured it out with this English press that, if you give too much, they will spin the story and sell it. Ronaldo said it on Instagram. You don't have to believe everything you read in the papers. Like you said, and as you know, they tweeted, they said it was only Ronaldo who left early. No, it wasn't Ronaldo. Everybody else left early, but it's only Ronaldo the press saw because it's a driven narrative agenda. Remember Harry Kane last season when he said he wanted to leave Man City? He didn't even turn up for training. See what happened? They were all kissing his ass after that. See what I mean? So it's so stupid. If you're watching, don't forget to smash a like on the video. It really help us. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you're new. We're on all the social media platforms: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TUMBLER, Facebook, and YouTube. So as it stands now, it's 48. In fact, we are literally in Saturday morning. We are 24 hours away from that game. I think the back four, this is my lineup. De Gea in goal. Left back, Luke Shaw. Right back, Dalot. Centre back, left, Martinez. Centre back, right, Ari. Midfield, I think the midfield picks itself. McFred, it is what it is. Then, centre back, so McFred and Bruno. On the left, Rashford. On the right, Sancho. In the middle, Ronaldo. But I think Ronaldo coming as a sub, not start. I think Ronaldo coming as a substitute, not starting, because I just feel he's not fit enough. 45 minutes is not for the Premier. I know he's a veteran. He's been there, done it. I get all that, but you still are short of match fitness and sharpness. You know, all the training you do behind closed doors is not playing. You're not physically playing games. You see what I mean? So it is different. It's a different kettle of fish. So I personally believe he should come on as a sub, like an impact sub. So I will play Bruno as a false nine and play a Lang on the right, Rashford on the left, or vice versa. But I don't think Ronaldo should start. I think Ronaldo should come in like 75th minute or 65th minute. Come on. That's what I think Ronaldo should do. Right, let me read your comments. Thank you. Yes, thank you. You agree. I agree with that. But I still think we're so lightweight in that midfield. But no one is talking about a CDM. We don't need a CDM. Melissa Redding of Sky Sports said if United don't get Frankie de Jong, I don't know if that deal. We've been on that deal for 3 months, for crying out loud. 3 months. But you know why I'm not so. You see, I'm only 60% confirmed on that deal. Why I say 60%? Because look at it. Look, okay, Ten Hag used to be his manager. I get that. Ten Hag wants that player. I get that. But the players owed money from Barcelona. We get that. If they don't pay you, would you leave? I'm not leaving. I won't get my money. Most of us won't leave for 50,000, let alone 17 million. That's a lot of money to be left. So what Chelsea are looking for, what Barca are looking for, are a team who could pay, that will cover the wages. And Chelsea look like they could do that. That's my concern. And Chelsea had Champions League football. That's my concern. See what I mean? And Chelsea are in London. That's my concern. See what I mean? We are everything Chelsea don't have. We're not in London. We're not in Champions League. And United don't want to pay his wages. So, see what I mean? That's why Chelsea are going behind the scenes like the ninjas, crawling behind the dark, like Leonardo, you know, and trying to steal that deal. But if they do, that will be the biggest heist in football transfer. Because Man United are still there saying, you know, he's in our hands, and like, oops, it dropped. Yeah, it dropped because we were not focusing. But the CDM thing, whatever happened to CDM? So we don't need the CDM anymore? Is that where we are? 6 matches left. We're not even looking at CDM. I thought Ruben Neves, guess what? He's now valued at 62 million pounds, British pounds. He was available last season for 35. This is the problem with this club. Always monitoring FC, looking FC, figuring it out FC, having a talk FC. That's all we do. Always monitoring, talking, figuring out. It's just like, do you just go there and get it done? See a good deal, get it done, and call it a day. But this club, oh no, we're going to monitor it. We're going to have talks about it. We're going to fly out there about it and achieve absolutely nothing. Oh, absolute waste of time. So it's like they take we fans on a merry-go-round that, oh, they're in Barcelona. They're probably about to pick him up. He's going to fly back with them. These clowns came back empty-handed. Oh, God almighty. These, you know what? Being a Man United fan, right, is like a carnival ride. Up and down and up and down. But the problem is we've been very few ups and more down. and further down. That's what we've been having instead of ups and staying up. It is what it is. There we go. Yeah, it is true. CDM. Whatever happened to that? We don't need the CDM anymore. All of a sudden, we did. Matic is gone. Pogba is gone. Mata is gone. So who's replacing them three? Nobody yet. We are chasing a guy who doesn't want to be chased, who's looking to get paid because they owe him. I get that. Then there's another club who's going to go behind the scenes and like, you know what? You guys are not serious. We'll take it from there. You keep monitoring. You keep monitoring. We'll just do the buying. That's where United are. Look at Arsenal. They've done business. Done, done, done. Spurs. Done, done, done. City. You see, City Liverpool's case is different. They bought what you call final jigsaw puzzles to fill in the blanks. They sold Mane, Nunes, Haaland. Look at that. They got what they need straight to the point. We are still monitoring. We are like, we will see, we'll check on you, we'll have a chat, we'll keep talking, keep admiring it. That's all we do. Just monitoring FC. Just bloody buy and move on. So this one deal by Dion, one deal has held back every other deal, which is so bloody stupid. See what I mean? That's weird. It's like this is the perfect world. We are like ants. If you see ants, they only go in one direction. They go that same way, the same way back, same way forward. They can't turn left or turn right. If you doubt me, right? If you have sugar, get a piece of sugar, put it on the floor, and see the ants. As soon as you pick that sugar up, you see the ants are just like, what the? Did we imagine things? And they go the same way they came, the same way back. They can't figure out or do it twice. United only go in one direction. They can't figure out, let's do one deal, let's do another deal, let's be working on multiple deals. That's the problem. They are so incompetent. I thought we got rid of Matt Judge and those clowns. But what I realized is the same circus with a different bunch of clowns. That's all we have. It's just the same crap, but different people doing it there. Woodward is gone. And look at what. Remember what Richard Ronaldo said at that pub? The money is available for him. He said it's available. What have they made available? 57 million? 57 million. What can that get in today's market? Oh, we got 12 million and a 45 million plan player. That's about it. That's all we've done. That's all we have done in 3 months. For a team that came 6th, you would have thought for a team that came 6th, they will be out there getting everyone to fill it. That's the problem Ronaldo said. They are so slow. They are not ambitious. They don't want to win anything. They're just there, just making up the numbers. You see what I mean? And that's why the guys like the Man United I grew up with at 18. This is not it. Oh, damn, bro. Let me tell you something, Ronaldo. That club ended in 2013, mate. This one here is a shell of what that was. You know when you buy a car and you leave it outside in the rain, through the sun, through different seasons, and it starts to rust, then the doors fall off, then the wheels fall off, they now have a shell. That's what we have. So we have to put one wheel back, put another wheel, put one door, fix the windows. We're still fixing the bus that broke down in 2013 league title. Since then, rubbish. Right, let me read your comments. Anyway, mate, got to go. Love supporting your channel. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate that. Really makes me happy. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. God bless you, bro. I hope to hear from you again in our next sport, which will be tomorrow. We have a fan channel where we're going to be talking about we're going to be trying to talk with other teams. We're trying to get, well, I think we'll have Spurs. So far, we have Spurs fans coming on, Arsenal, Man United, Man City, Chelsea. I don't know if the City fan will show up, but I hope they show up. I hope he or she shows up because I invited 2 City friends of mine if they show up then. So we're going to collaborate on the channel tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Time. and 6 p.m., 8 p.m. UK time. And we're going to be talking about their team's transfers, if their teams have already played, how the game went, how they felt, are they ready, and those which teams haven't played yet, how do they feel, and the predicted scores for the matches coming over the weekend. Right, it's time to say this has been fun tonight. I really enjoyed chatting on this one. It's a big game. Every game United is a big game these days. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Okay, I will definitely do that. I will definitely send you an invite. Definitely, mate. Definitely. So I'll put an invite out in the chat, and yeah, you could join us without a doubt, without a doubt. But all I would say, guys, we got to win the game against Brighton. I mean, but no one's even thinking, what if Brighton beat us? It's not impossible, you know. It's not possible for us to lose to Brighton. Football's a funny old game. We lost in games last season. We lost to Alto Villa. Uh, who else did we lose to? Liverpool, City. We lost a few games at Old Trafford. Yeah, we knocked all the trophies we got knocked out were all at home. Atletico, Middlesbrough, West Ham. We lost all those games at home. So what if Brighton shock us? And has anyone ever thought about it could be a draw or City and Brighton beat us? I hope they don't. That would be Eric Ten Hag. Oh, he's not the right guy. Blah. Dot. Oh, if he loses, ooh, it would be one of those situations. Like say, I hope he doesn't have say if United lose the first 3 games. Oh, fans will go crazy. Oh, this guy's rubbish. He's got to be fired and that. Because United fans are so harsh. They are really harsh. I think United fans are one of the harshest. I think it's a case of we want success so badly and so quickly. And it ain't coming that quick. We have had Alex Ferguson left, David Moyes won, Louis Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole, Ralph, Carrick. I'm just adding them up. And now Ten Hag. So 7, technically 6 managers since Alex left. 6 managers in 9 years. That's a lot. That is a lot of managers. If you think about it, it's a lot of managers, mate. It is a lot of managers in 6 years. In 9 years, we had 6 managers, which means none of them goes beyond 3. Max, they're goodbye, good night. You're out there. David Moyes, could he be given more time? Mm, If you look at it now, he was an experienced guy. He managed Everton. His first mistake was getting rid of the United backroom stuff. That mistake number 1. He had just inherited a team that had won the league title. He couldn't even sustain that at the door. He won at least he won a community shield. So he's got on his resume, on his CV. Then comes the big and mighty Louis Van Gaal, the Dutchman who's won Champions League with Ajax, won league titles with Barcelona, came with a very big, impressive CV. Won the FA Cup. After winning the FA Cup, they said, on your bike, son, you out there. Then Mourinho comes, the special one. Oh, he really was special. Oh, he was special. Won us the Europa League Cup. We've never won the Europa League before. We won it. Won the League Cup. And what else? And that was it. And he was told, on your bike, see you later. Then they brought a legend. Oh, he scored the winning goal that gave us the treble in 1999. Great. He came as a caretaker, and the football was fast and furious. When he got the job, the lights went out. Goodbye and good night. The wheels came off. Initially, they said Ole was at the wheel. At the time he left, there was no more wheels to even spin. The wheels were on bricks. It was over. He was done. He wasn't a great manager. I'm sorry. His management style, trying to be friends with these guys, it backfired badly. And you can see the result. We are still feeling the effects of these guys putting a cotton wool, living in a bubble. Oh, You come in and train 2 days a week. You know, you don't have to come in every day. You know, you do your 2 hours and, lose, when we lose, we go again. You know, we lose this week, we go again. It was, just bollocks, absolute bollocks. And these clowns, you know, were never held accountable for the fucking bad performances. They were told, oh, you know what? Don't you worry. Winning trophies is not everything. Considering he came from an era whereby trophies was everything. United is about trophies. For that clown to say it's not about winning trophies, I'd like, you know what? This guy's not well. He's not going to last. He's going to be out there soon. And he was out the door, mate. Then they brought a team builder. A team builder? Okay. A team builder. He came, he tried to build, he told us the truth. He told us, he said, these players, you need to get rid of 10 of these players. These players are not good enough. This club needs, why are they putting people on long contracts? Why would you give those 6-year contracts? Why would you put Bayer on a 5-year contract? Players, don't even going to have a regular starting place. It's a regular starting. Why would you give that? They said, you know what? He's spilling too many beans. He's spilling out these secrets on your back, son. Oh, Man United and Ralph Rangnick have decided to part ways in a mutual agreement. Give me a fucking break. That was no mutual agreement. You fired the guy because he was exposing the inadequacies, the inefficiencies, and the poor, pathetic performances by this club and the organization structure of this club. So the plan was he would go upstairs, Eric Tanner would be up here, and they'll work together and bring this club back. Oh, they fired him. Now, Eric Ten Hag, all he knows is Dutch players, or players he's managed, or players he knows in the Dutch league, or players who've been Ajax. So his scope is not as wide as Rangnick, who knows Europe a bit more. But as you know, this club doesn't like to do the right thing. Everything with us is always the wrong and the most difficult thing. See what I mean? It's just too much, mate. So tomorrow's one is if you DM me, if you inbox me and give are you in any of the chats? If you're in any of the chats, I'll send it to you. You DM me, or if you're in a chat with me on WhatsApp, I could send you the link and you could join the fan chat, because we have this fan chat tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. USA time, 8 p.m. UK time. So yeah, DM me. You could either find excuse me. Oh, geez. DM me in Facebook, or in DM me in Instagram. Just go to Instagram, Soccer As We Like It, and drop me a message, or drop me a message on my Facebook page. Just drop me a message and give me the details, and I will send to you. Or if you know me, if you see me on WhatsApp, just drop me a message and I will get the details to you. Because the more the merrier, because we want to really make this a big thing to open the season. Well, gentlemen, ladies, thank you very much. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's what's time now? Time now is, in America now, it is 23 minutes past 12 midnight, which is 23 minutes past 6 a.m. in UK. So it's time to say, I always say, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. DM me and I will put the link out on the chat. If you're in one of these WhatsApp forums that I'm a member of, I'll drop it for you and you can come in and we could talk and have a good time and talk about the preview about the game. And it's good to have other teams. It's all about respecting other people's opinions. You might not agree with it, but respect it. That's my philosophy. I might not like your opinion, but I've got to respect it. That's why it's called your opinion. So from us, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow us on all the social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and TUMBLER. I'll see you guys on the next one. From me, it's goodbye and good night.